Soccer fans, welcome and thank you for joining us at foreverfootballshow.com. My name is Alberto Sutton, and here with me I have Aaron Lane from City of Rain. Aaron, what are the highlights for today's show?
Well, we're going to go over a little MLS, some European soccer, Champions League, and I think you're going to throw in a little Brazilian flavor for us as well. Huh?
Fantastic. Before we jump into that, let's welcome our new viewers. This is foreverfootballshow.com, an interactive weekly recap of all things soccer from all over the world. We broadcast live, we record here from the Georgian Dragon every Sunday 5 p.m. You're welcome to come. The best way to watch the show is to actually be here at the Georgian Dragon, and you can watch us live at foreverfootballshow.com, or you can actually watch the recording that we also make available after the show. One little caveat here, this is a live show. Things can go wrong, and they likely will. Actually, today is our first official live show. We've been in beta pilot mode in the last couple of weeks. Some of you might have watched us already. For those who are new today, welcome to foreverfootballshow.com. Aaron, anything to add about foreverfootballshow.com? I know that you are our interactive guru. What do we have there in the interactivity domains?
Yeah, we have the chat box right below our video stream here. You also have the highlights off to your right there that you can watch as we commentate. And also you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. There's also a RSS feed to update you on any new articles or new videos or anything.
Fantastic. This is Aaron and Alberto broadcasting live from the Georgian Dragon, foreverfootballshow.com. We'll go for a quick break and we'll come back to talk about all those highlights that Aaron just teed up.
All right,
we're back. Welcome back. So, as Aaron was mentioning, as we commentate on the sports events of the week, you can actually watch the goals. We collected the best of everything that we watched. Aaron, myself, and Jack Hilton, our camera director here, we watch an insane number of hours of soccer every week, and we collect the best goals, the best highlights, all in a YouTube playlist right on the side. If you are watching from foreverfootballshow.com, you can see our commentary in one window, and right on the side you'll see the YouTube playlist. So we encourage you, you can hit play, turn down the sound a little bit so you can hear us, but you can watch the goals as we are speaking about all the great things that happen in soccer all around the world. We'll start with the Sounders. We're here in Seattle, Fremont, Georgian Dragon. Yep. Fantastic game. We had tough weeks before.
Yeah.
So the game was an important one, playing against the champion. Tell us a little bit what happened.
Well, again, we played really well, tried out a new formation actually, 4-3-3, which I think, as you agreed earlier, was pretty dynamic formation, gave us a lot of options, and looked really fantastic out there, like a little Americanized Barcelona, And
I thought that too, playing with a strong team like Columbus Crew. Unfortunately, the result was not what we expected. Yeah, we ended up with a 1-1 result. But I'm with you. I think that tactically we made a lot of progress. Yes. Those runs that Lundberg set up for Zakuani, Montero, and even to himself were amazing. I just wish that we had put the ball in the back of the net more often.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like kind of an ongoing trend for us. On leaving the stadium, I heard quite a few people saying, I'm not upset about the result. We played well, but at some point, I think Seattle fans, we need to draw the line and say, enough is enough. Let's start grinding out the results.
So aside from the great play of Zakuani and Lundberg themselves, you were telling me that you thought that the man of the match might have been from Columbus.
Yeah, Lenhart actually had a fantastic game. He scored the goal for Columbus with a header, which was awful to see, being that, the Sounders should know to watch out for him, and left him wide open there. But I mean, for a striker, he played fantastic defensively, cut out a ton of our crosses with headers, and it was awful to see. But congrats to him, great match, and did his part in shutting out the Sounders.
Absolutely. I like also to see our right and left wings playing offensively. We were a really offensive team, 4-3-3. I think, in my opinion, the goals will become a natural consequence in a couple of games. especially after Evans got a little bit more used to his position and the team starts gelling in this 4-3-3. I hope that Siggy keeps it. Let's see.
Yeah.
With that, so what's the next game? LA Galaxy.
Yep, another big one. LA's off to a hot start. Edson Buttle's playing fantastic, so hopefully we can shut him out. Hopefully our defense plays a little sharper than they have in recent weeks. So it'll be an exciting one.
So what's the prediction?
Well, I have to go with the Sounders win. I'm going to say 2-1. I don't think we're gonna shut out LA, but hopefully we can find the net a couple times.
I'm going to say 3-1 because I don't remember seeing any time that the Sounders scored 3 times at home, and the Supercuts award for free haircuts after 3 goals of the Sounders still pending, and I want those haircuts. Not that I need them.
I could use one though, so give me 3 goals. You know.
Excellent. Another highlight to talk about the Sounders is that we just announced the friendlies, right? I mean, pretty exciting. We're going to play Boca Juniors and Celtic.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be two great matches.
We'll have more information. Boca Juniors is on May 26th. Celtic is on July 18th. The times are still not confirmed, but likely in the evening. 2 great teams, right?
Yeah. A lot of history to both of them, so it'll be great. Yeah,
we'll talk more about those teams when we get closer. But just to give a flavor, because I started to hear a little bit about. Well, wait a second. You know, last year we had Chelsea and Barcelona. What Boca and Celtic? But you know, these teams are here. Boca Juniors. They have 24 national teams, 18 international teams. That ties them in as the most awarded international champion, together with Milan, Boca Juniors and Milan. So that's the kind of caliber of teams that we're going to get here. Guys like Riquelme, Palermo, who are still playing and could very easily be defending the national team as well. So it's going to be a great show. I'm excited about it.
Definitely, yeah. And I mean, Celtic brings a lot of history and a lot of passion as well. And I know there's a big following of Celtic here in the Northwest, as seen in the past Chelsea, Celtic, and Manchester United Celtic friendlies that were hosted here.
Excellent. But you know, the friendlies are not the only thing to pay attention about the Sounders. Let's take a look how it's the MLS table. Because with this tie, things started to get a little bit complicated, Aaron. Tell us how we stand in the West Conference.
Well, I mean, the Sounders look a little better off than they actually are, being that we've played one more game. We're kind of mid-table, you know, but like I said, with that game in hand, or actually extra game, looks a little better than it really is. So the Sounders really need to start picking it up here before they get left behind by the likes of LA and New York.
Yeah. Oh, last year the MLS, you know, for some reason the games they didn't evolve. Like teams started to advance games, and so in a certain point it becomes more important to look only at the percentage points that a team gets. Mm-hmm. Still early, but we'll start tracking that as well. Seattle Sounders 7 points in
9 points.
9 points in 7 games. That's very low average. Yeah, exactly. Talking about averages good here. And LA, we're going to play the leader. So we have our futures in our hands. A loss will put us a few points behind contending position for the leadership.
Yeah.
How is it going in the Eastern Conference?
Well, I mean, the East. New York's taken off as we said, 15 points. Next closest is Columbus Crew, though they have 2 games in hand, so they could be right there up with New York on 14 potentially.
And DC United still
DC
trailing.
United is still 0 points, rock bottom, which is devastating for a club of such history and caliber within the U.S. We
play DC United at Quest Field right the night before the World Cup starts.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an exciting week. That weekend.
And hopefully for us, DC continues their trend and we can get 3 points
when they get here. Exactly. Anyways, this was the commentary for the Sounders and the MLS. We'll be back shortly with ForeverFootballShow.com.